Alright, so we're in Sonic Speed Simulator, and I guess this kind of video just to explain some tips and tricks just to get past the beginning part of the game. It might seem slow, but the game is actually very easy to play once you know what to do and get started and where to go, pretty much. So I'm gonna try to help you guys do all of that. So this is like a noob to pro. I don't know. It's not my type of videos, but it's actually very easy. I played in a closed beta for a couple hours, so I learned, what's the best action to do, and it's not that bad. This is free to play, of course, so don't worry about spending Robux. You don't need to spend Robux to get good at this game unless you're trying to go for leaderboard stuff. But other than that, the game itself is super easy. Nothing to really worry about. So the main thing about this game is that you have to go ahead and run around, pick up these shards. These shards give you XP, and then there's also rings, which is your currency, of course. Every time you pick one up, you will get XP. Now the main focus right now is to go ahead and farm coins, and you're gonna need coins to go ahead and get pretty much, what do you call it? You get coins to get trails and pets from these boxes over here. And the main thing about these boxes, which you want to farm the first one, which is at the spawn for 300 rings each. You want to go ahead and farm that one box, and hope to get at least 3 Chaos and 1 new trail, and then you have to keep farming it until you go ahead and get 5 of the same item. So either the same trail or the same Chao. Now it might seem like a lot of work, but once you get 5 of the same, you evolve it, and when you evolve an item in this game, you will level up very quickly. So we're gonna go over and show you guys how that really works for the most part. Now there's these loops here, which takes about you need these to be level 15, level 16 to do those loops. You need 60 miles per hour to get across. But the main thing is, once you do this first route here, the one I just did right there, you should be at least level 5, almost level 5. But there's this Obby here where you can do, which will give you coins at the end, about 500 coins, which is good to go ahead and buy the first thing. But I wouldn't recommend doing level 5. It's a bit too difficult. At least level 8 will make it a little bit easier, as every time you level, you get more speed, of course. So I'd recommend to at least get to level 8 or 9 to do this Obby. Basically, you will save lots of time, but not messing up at level 5. It is pretty difficult for the most part, and we just fell because we landed on the edge and it didn't let us jump. So be a little bit careful. Yes, it can happen to me as well. It is not that it's simple, but it's a bit wonky sometimes when you land. So make sure you actually land on the platform so you can actually jump for the most part. So you need the dash. You do, man. So you need the dash from there, from the jump. You know what dashing is? You can press spacebar in mid-air and you'll go a little bit faster, which is good for running around. But you can see here, once you pick this up, you can get 500 coins every 6 hours. But you don't need that. That's just a one-time thing, so you need to get that. And then once you do that, you can head back and go ahead and buy 2 of the crates. So best just reset, it's faster. Then you can head back here. You want to go ahead and buy 2 of these. You should at least have 600 at this point. You want to go ahead and equip your Chao and equip the trail or whatever. If you got 2 trails, it's a bit unlucky. That will set you back a little bit. That's fine. You'll get more. And now once you pick up things, we should be leveling up faster. And if you have a trail or just 2 Chaos or whatever, right now we're getting triple the coins right now. So what we want to do now is go ahead and do the same path you did earlier, the first one here, and this will give us a decent amount of coins and very close to getting probably we can buy another box basically for the most part. Our next step right now is to get to level 15 and do the second Obby. The second Obby will give us some more coins as well, and it's very easy to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So if we get 300 coins here at least for the most part, we still can't do the loop here. That's fine. We'll just keep going here till we get to the end. Get all coins and stuff. Now normally what's important is these rings here, but we can't reach it yet because we're not fast enough to get it. So, but I'll explain why those rings are important in a couple minutes here. So we go ahead and buy another one. Hopefully we get a Chao. Okay, that's like probably the worst thing to get out of everything. So that's a bit unlucky, but we'll continue playing and I'll get to level 15 and show you guys the Obby. Okay, so now we're gonna head towards the second Obby, which is level 15. I'm gonna go ahead and head inside here. This one's very, very easy to do. This is teaching you how to do a dash attack. So what I'm gonna do is just press spacebar or whatever to jump when it's green, basically, and it's super, super easy to do. And we get 1,000 coins from doing this for the most part. So now I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the box here. We're gonna spend all our coins we just earned there onto this machine. Hope we get at least more Chaos with the same item. Okay, that is super unlucky. That's the most unfortunate thing I've seen in a very long time. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so another Chao. It's good. That's very good. And another one here. And another one. Alright, so that's very good. Now we have 3 Chaos. So you might get unlucky, but getting the same thing over and over again is not that bad. But in the beginning, you want at least 3 Chaos. You can't really predict that. But now we should be getting a lot more coins and a lot more XP now just from doing this. Now we're level 16. So we're gonna go ahead and head to the loops. So the loops are pretty much your best friend when it comes to getting XP. This is the route you need to take now if you're trying to rebirth a lot of times. So here's the route to take to level up very quickly. So you can take the other route around the waterfall here, but once you get over here, you want to go ahead and just make sure you have 60 miles per hour and do the loop like this. And then you just take a right here. You do this loop. And once you do this loop here, you take another right. And do this loop. And just like that, now we're level 20. Now, if you're a little bit faster, you can take this full route over here. And you can do the big loop over here as well. So you can take a cut over here. It's just for XP, not really for coins for the most part. There we go. So one important thing is that now we're talking about leveling up your gears, your Chaos and your trails. So the main thing about these is that every time you pick up a shard, it gives you XP. So for example, our trail here has 3,900, right? Pick this up. Instead of giving 125, it gives us 60 or 20. And it depends on the world, of course. So it gives us 20 here. But the main thing is that these rings here give that amount of XP for your level plus your gear. So for example, if we pick this up, if we can, I'm pretty sure we can. There we go. It gives us 1,500 XP for everything. So if you want to level up your gear, you want to pick up these rings. So if you have anything new, anything brand new, you want to make sure and go ahead and pick those up, because that's your best bet of leveling up your stuff, basically. So that's very important to know. You can pick up these shards to level it up, but it is much faster or a little bit better if you want those chunks of XP. Go for the rings. They benefit you both ways. They give you XP pretty much based off of, you know, your overall XP plus everything else gets a huge chunk as well, which gives you more XP and gives you more coin multiplier every time a Chao or trail levels up. So that's why it's very beneficial for doing that for the most part. So now we're in a kind of a sticky spot here. We do want to get more coins here in order to level up and do that stuff, but it's a little bit difficult as coin gaining right now is a bit slow, and we got very unlucky on getting the XP over and over again. But the most coins is at that waterfall, so just make sure to keep running over there. So now our main thing we want to do is get the same items over and over again, but we're not really getting that lucky here for the most part. It might take a bit of time, but once you get at least one, it is useful. Now, getting an uncommon trail is probably a little bit better than the common trail, but you have to re-level it up, of course. It's not hard to do, but you need to level it up again for the most part. Probably around like level 30, you could probably head over here and jump and get the right here, because you have 1,000 coins just next to spawn. I think another way, if you want to get it early, you can do it here as well, but you need to really know how to aim this. There's a little thing here. You really have to just jump like this, but you might not have enough speed to do it, but it's possible early on. But I'd say good luck on that part. So I'm gonna try to guess, hopefully get some dupes here. Okay, able to get 5 of the same right here. So we got 5 yellow green Chao. You can click, so you can look, the stats are 10 plus 1. We click evolve and it keeps a level 2. So look at this, it's plus 307 XP multiplier and plus 20 coin multiplier. That is already an insane amount just from that. Now you're in the, basically anything you pick up will give you so much XP. Look at this. This is it. And you do the same route again like you would normally do in the beginning. So we're gonna get a bunch of coins. And we do the loops, and we're gonna get to the first rebirth here. It sounds easy, right? Because it is easy. Now before we actually do this, there is also another obby here. I don't really do that often, but this is for level 35 and up. It's very easy to do. I'm gonna go ahead and head over here and jump up here. It's mainly just micro jumping most of the time. It's just how it is. Nothing too complicated though. Just gotta make sure you don't jump off by accident. But it is a bit difficult to do these jumps if not used to the game. 1,500 coins, easy. Because once you rebirth, your level resets. That's the main thing, but you get a huge chunk of coins. And you can go ahead and head to different worlds as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And rebirth should be over here, hopefully. Then when we rebirth, you can see that we get 7k coins, a new max level, which means more speed, and rebirth, and then we get times 2 XP. And then if we look again, you get 3 times XP. Instead of being level 50, you'll be level 75. So it may seem slow right here, but actually, once you start picking them up, you can get you'll be able to get back where you were. Not that, you know, it won't take that as long. It should be times 2 the speed as you get times 2 the XP, right? So, like I said, you'll do the same route every single time at the very beginning here, and you should be good to go there. Now we have 10k. So still, I recommend to go ahead and still farm the 300 egg, but if you want, I don't recommend it. Like I've said, you can do another crate if you want to, but in my opinion, I recommend to still do the beginning crates, as it's very strong, and you'll get everything you need just from that for the most part. So I recommend that for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and farm it and evolve all my chows and my trails from it. It is gonna be very important to do that. That's for sure. All right, so I fully evolved everything. We have all these evolved now, and also evolved trail. I spent all my coins on that, but that's whatever. So now we're pretty much stacked up. We have everything we can think of, and we should level up like much quicker now with having everything evolved, and we get lots more money now. Now, I guess one thing's pretty cool is that you can go ahead and get 2 characters from the game. You can get Tails and Sonic. So Sonic is in this area, Green Hill. So I'll show you guys how to find Sonic. So Sonic is actually, you can see it right over here, up here on this guard rail. Now, not the best way to get up here, mainly. You do need some speed to get up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that real quick. Okay, so we're about level 50 here. We should be able to get up here. So there's other ways you could probably get this, but here's one way you can do it. So up here, you can see that there is a spring. Go up the spring, and we can just jump like this. this and not miss like a bro here. If you don't go in that way, just change it like that. And there we go. You have unlocked Sonic. Go ahead and equip it. Of course, like, this is very early in the game, so there'll be more in the future, more characters in the future. So maybe I'll go over them when they come out. But the last one, and that's available, is Tails here, which you can go ahead and head to the Lost Valley Obby, which I don't know if you need any rebirths for this area, but you might. But like I've shown you guys, it's not that hard to rebirth once you go here. So the benefit of other areas that you can buy more different items from, you know, more different capsules, or, you know, whatever they're called, eggs, I guess, right? And they'll have better stats and better rarity stuff, but they're more expensive. But at this point, you should make a lot more money. Other than that, some gems give you a little bit more, and then there's rings that will give you more XP, so that's good for leveling up stuff. So Tails is not that hard to find. It's actually pretty much in the open. To go do this loop here, and then it's just over there. If I can actually hit that, I'm gonna be honest with you, skilled, I guess you could say. There you go. There you go. Got Tails just like that. That's pretty much it with the game right now. Keep leveling up. Rebirth. You need some rebirths for some areas. Pretty sure. I could be wrong though. I think it'll change that or not. But the benefits, like I said, the benefits of doing different areas is that you know, you can get the rings that are, you know, that will give you what do you call it? More XP, and you need those rings for leveling up your Chaos and your trails, of course, if you want to get them up faster than just picking up shards on the floor. Other than that, the game's pretty easy. It doesn't take that long to get where I am. I can show you guys, I guess, where I am on my main account here. It's nothing too special. Nothing too special here. You can see that we're Rebirth 7, and you got some epic. This is what the stats look like on evolved epics. Here's some other stats if you're curious. Here's a Knuckles if you paid the game. I didn't use it. And then the legendary trail here, or epic trails here as well. See the big difference. Level 8, level 8. You can see differences here. So if you want to see different areas, I mean, Snow Valley is very empty, but the only benefit is these hoops have a lot more XP, which, like I said, you can use to level up your gear and stuff. Here you can see it's 40k for this one, but is it worth it? Nah, probably not. To be honest. But that's pretty much it. That's the game. It says it updates weekly, so I'm not sure it's gonna happen. But I mean, it will happen, but I'm not sure how the updates are. But it's pretty fun for a bit. But you know, it's very easy, very easy to level up in. So I say good luck with that. Huh? But I enjoy it. That's for sure.